Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Lock Horizon Season 3, Episode 1, Rayneshia's Marriage. Who's that? I don't think we've seen that person before. But last episode was the finale of Season 2, of course. And we got to see Krusty back, which, that made my day. And then Shiro was able to contact Sanami, right? Using the communication equipment at the station. But then I feel like, what's his name again? Why am I forgetting his name? I always forget his name. Regan. I feel like he messed with the equipment to cut it off, especially when it came to Krusty wanting to tell the others something, and then the thing cut off at the end there. So I'm like, nah, I don't trust this. I've never trusted this dude ever since the beginning of this show. So it's like with that happening at that particular moment, it sort of like cemented my, you know, belief of him being shady. And yeah, what else? They defeated the genius of summoning, I think. Yeah, there wasn't really much else happening. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/followmini. And with this being the first episode of this new season, you can check out the full length for free. The link is going to be in the description box in the comment section. And yeah, let's start this episode. And here we go. All right, full life. I'm watching on Crunchyroll. Hopefully, it doesn't. My experience with Crunchyroll is that I will start watching something and then it'll stop and load. So I hope it doesn't do that. I haven't done it in a long time. So yeah, usually when I usually download the episodes from another site, but I want to sort of like go through like a proper channel. Which is Crunchyroll for me. I do have a subscription for that, so I'm like, okay, let me see if they have it here, and they do. And yeah, let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh, my glasses. Really? Wait a second. Is this? Oh no. No, where's my song? I'm crusty. This was the beginning of the round table, right? Destruction of the round table? So that's the whole season? They're gonna be destroyed? Wow. I like this. I need more volume. Huh. I like this one too. Oh, but the other. Look at her walking around. Alisema? Rayneshia? Rayneshia? He's furrowing his brow again. To other cities, right? Ah, chichis. Ay, ay, ay. But they're not doing anything, right? Just because she's friends with Rayneshia. Who's Madame Sararia? Sweet formation. Oh, that's not how I've. Okay. For me, it is. What the? So, I'm guessing they chose who you marry? What the frick? Oh, you certainly don't want to marry this person. Don't let them push you into a marriage that you don't want. Of what? About spirit away. Okay. Oh, so that's what happened. Oh, that I forgot his. Oh, yeah, he did see some crazy like that. Thank you for bringing this back. Cause I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? Oh, you fix it and oh. Well, that's crap. So, right. Ah, grossy. Hi. This is not by choice. Well, Oh, thank you. I felt like I was the only one. 'Cause I don't think I got that. You can tell people's faces, then this is so different. But then Shiroichi. Hatsufuka truck what? Oh, okay. Uh, nope. No looking at the next. Ay. I feel like I was confused about this episode, man. Like there was a lot of politicking, politics talk, I guess, going on. I don't know. And my brain is not equipped to process all those things. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to talk about this episode. But when I saw the title of the episode, The Marriage of Rayneshia, for about 2 seasons, I've been saying Lenesia and I've been writing it Lenessia, I believe. So when I saw Rayneshia, I'm like, do we know this person? And then somewhere during the episode, my mom was like, wait a second, Rayneshia. Like, you know, the sound sort of like similar. So I'm like, okay, are we talking about the same person? And then they actually refer to her like that in this episode. I feel like it's gonna take me a while for it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this. Like I said, I've been watching the show, I've been downloading the show from another site and then reacting to it. I've not been watching it from Crunchyroll. So I guess they have a different kind of way of pronouncing the names and translation stuff. So it's gonna take a while. Even with Nyanta, when he was speaking, with the other way that I was watching the episode, they will be writing the subtitles like how you suppose, like I guess with what he's saying, and then he'll be saying yeah at the end of everything, you know. But in this particular case, they'll be like, for example, perfect. They will be like purr, like accentuating the purr, like, you know, like a cat person will speak. I don't know, I guess. So there's that as well. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to this. When they started this episode with the band, the round table basically disbanding, and there was something that Lisa was telling somebody something, I don't know. And I'm like, did I miss something? But then I remember the second season, the way the second season started. It started with, I believe, the raid that was happening with Williams and his guild and all that, and with Chirui as well. I think that's where it started. Before they went back and then, led us to that particular moment. So I figured that's what was happening in this episode. And then we got to see Rayneshia mother. She comes in and she's like, she's gonna marry this particular person, that her marriage has been decided and that she should, get ready for that and stuff. And I'm like, okay. So we're in this particular society, whoever you're gonna be marrying is chosen for you. And I'm like, ugh, okay. And you know that she is in love with Krusty. Krusty is nowhere to be found. And her maid was trying to talk to her. She saw how distressed Rayneshia was. And she was trying to make sure that she has that she should choose what she wants to do. And then you have the conversation between Rayneshia and Akatsuki, right? And she told Akatsuki that she doesn't have a choice or something like that. That's how it's been in their society for a while now. So it's like she doesn't have a choice. But I feel like she's not going to. Maybe that's what the scene at the beginning was referring to, when there was this particular person with her or something or other. I don't know. I think that's what it was referring to, that maybe she's telling this person that she's not going to do this or something. I don't know. They said the person that requested the marriage or something or other was this, the highest prominent family or something or other in, was it Akiba or somewhere else? I don't know. But the major, even though the title of the episode was Rayneshia's marriage, the major thing was the Eins thing and the honesty thing, where there are a lot of adventurers that are coming from other what should we say about that? Okay, so she'd always said that people are calling honesty leeches or something or other because they are letting people that left, I guess, minor guilds to join their guilds, and wandering adventurers. He's accepting all of those people into his guild, and according to Shiroway, he's probably doing that because he's trying to help those adventurers that just are not accustomed to this world, I guess, and that they may want to go back. And while they were having this conference thing, they were talking about, he was asking them about what was he creating, some kind of irrigation, something that's going to provide jobs for those people or something of that sort. From what I just read, I might be wrong, but like I said, my mind is not equipped to fully follow these discussions. He's saying about doing something. What I just read the thing, man. Irrigation or river improvement. Do something with irrigation or river improvement to promote employment. And the others are saying that in order to do that, they need a lot of money. And then he's like, we can collect it. And then he's pointing to Shopping Street 8 and another guild, I guess, saying that they have money, so they can probably sort of like raise the money for that thing. And then that's when the Shopping Street whatever person was like, we don't really have that kind of money. And then he, if I remember correctly, he pointed to another building or something that they created. and that must have cost a lot of money. But then the guy went to this whole process of explaining how that building came to be, and that it wasn't really their money or something or other, that other people use invested in it, I guess, right, to create that. And then those people have like they probably have cheap, like any no nobody, if anybody did not, if anybody who did not contribute to the building of that particular place, they were gonna have to pay a lot of money to use whatever that was. And this guy was not happy with that. This is something about someone being level 50, and I'm not going back to read all of that. And then this guy got angry, and then he was saying something. Leading trading guilds should be more considerate to average adventurers. And then Isaac asked him, "Why don't you guys do that kind of work?" And then he couldn't respond to that. He got frustrated with that question or something or other. I don't know. Uh, I know that he's trying to help those adventurers that just, like you said, average adventurers. I know he's trying to help them. But don't be pushing your, like, what he said before was that those two guilds should raise the money for this particular thing. Why should they have to be the one to do it? You know? I don't know. It's the way he's going about things. See, this is one thing too. I'm still here trying to read through this episode again and trying to see if I can figure some stuff out, which I'm clearly not. But like, okay, there's this particular moment where Nyanta is the one that's speaking, right? And he's like, the round table conference doesn't have the power of compersion. What does compersion mean? Is that a word? Is is that an actual word? Comparison? I've never heard of that word. Or are they just trying to make whatever word that was to sound like what Nyanta would be saying? If it was the other way that I was doing stuff. They probably would have said the word outright, and then you have the nia at the end there, so you know that is Nyanta speech. But I'm trying to see if there's a word that's compersion, and the way they wrote it is compersion but with an E. COMPERSION. And compersion is our wholehearted participation in the happiness of others. The Roundtable Conference doesn't have the power of participating in the happiness, wholeheartedly participating in the happiness of others. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But I'm like, in that particular moment, I'm like, what the heck does that mean? Only when all the participate. And the fact that Krusty is not there is also messing with things, because Krusty is the leader of the round table. You have Shiro there, but he's sort of like an advisor, basically, or something. But Krusty is the leader, and the fact that he's not there is also messing with things. And Ainz was like, if Krusty, the leader, is not there, then how are decisions supposed to be made? And then that's when Shiro is like, this round table is not a government, okay? It is comprised of guilds that want to participate, that have that want to do like what the adventurers want. They want to they look for what the adventurers want to do, and then they try to find a way to accomplish them. But they're not like a government. Krusty is not a president and all that. And then at the end they're like, he got crowned duke by the Westlanders or something or other. And then he's in the city. He's in Akimba and he's being crowned duke. And then Crossy, Shiro is like, this is not a good thing. That is, it's gonna be the end of the round table or something or other. I don't know how that's gonna be, but I guess what power does the duke have that is gonna mess with everything? I don't know. And then there was also the talk about all those people that were disappearing from Akiba, and they counted Krusty among those people. And apparently, Shiroi has this friend that also disappeared. And usually, when you're in the same server, you still have that person in your contact list or something or other. I don't know if that, because after that person disappeared, he's not able to contact them anymore, or is the person still in the list? No, I don't think he's still in the list. The person disappeared and he's not able to contact this person. And then they said that they've tried to look on all the other servers and they did not find all those people as well. So there's this theory that they went back to the real world. And then they talked about Tarleton and how he was saying that he's gonna put you to sleep. If you are going to be put to sleep, then I don't know. He said something that I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? And apparently, what Shiro is thinking is that they basically made a deal with Tarleton or something, somewhat like that, about going back to the real world. But then, in order to prove that theory, they're not just gonna, get in contact with this person and make the deal and assume that they're gonna go to the real world. They have to find, like they said in the previous episode, they have to find a way to go back and forth between both worlds, so that if they actually, to make sure that those people are actually in the real world. And for that, they still haven't found a way to do that. So yeah. What else? I don't know. But like I said, I was really confused this episode. I don't know what Iron's dukedom is gonna bring. How is that gonna lead to the destruction of the guild roundtable? And as I noticed that as Shiro was talking about how the roundtable was not a government and all of that, they were cycling through the guild members, the people at the round table, and each of them had these different kinds of expressions. Seems like some of them agree and some of them are sort of perplexed about what Shiro was saying or what is happening. So I'm guessing those people that are sort of like that, they are the ones that are going to be living in the round table. I don't know. But yeah. So sorry if my discussion of this episode just was like all over the place. But like I said, I did not get anything. I am not someone that gets political talks. Like, I don't at all. I see people talking politics and my mind just like, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to episode 2, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/filmy, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.